Yo, what up? This is Anpu Ra with another video on astral travel, traveling outside of your physical body. Now, the last video I did was on Monday, November 11th, 2013. Spoke about how the shadow beings took the appearance of my sister. Also in the video, I spoke about teleporting, going through walls and ending up in a whole nother area, another dimension, dream portals. Also spoke that these shadow beings knew my government name, so they know me very well. Well, they know me now. But in this video, I'm going to talk about what happened. This is a very short experience that I had in November 29th, 2013. That was a Friday. And like I said again, I'm reading off my personal journal on my astral traveling. So let me get with that. So in this experience was different because I didn't feel the vibration. Okay. I heard a noise and I got up to turn on the light. And I went to turn on the light, but the light didn't work. It was hitting the switch and like no light was coming on. So I went to each room in my apartment and none of the lights work. And then I remember I called out to my girl saying, "Hey, babe, I guess the apartment building lost power." And yeah, I stepped out of my apartment. As soon as I did that, I went into a full dream. And sometimes this could happen. You could be so conscious and then lose consciousness and play out in a role in a dream. Now, that's what I was trying to explain last time with my experience, that I could be astral traveling one moment and then lose consciousness, lose focusness, and then just end up getting looped into a dream. And in that experience, I didn't know I was astral traveling. And yeah, like those are another tips of how you know that you're astral traveling. I also read his other book. I forgot the name of it, Castaneda, something like that. But he was saying that how he would know that he would train his mind while he's in a dream to constantly, you know, look at your hands. So you during the day you would say to yourself, look at my hands. You just look at your hands, keep looking at your hands, and then ask yourself, is this a dream? Is this a dream? So you begin to accustom to it. It becomes a habit. So then when you do dream, you would say, you'll look at your hands and be like, is this a dream? And then while you in the dream state, you would do that and then look around and you become conscious within your dreams. Another way, hitting the light switch, because, things don't work the same in these other dimensions. And, hitting the switch, it's not like physical, a physical switch in the physical realm in this third dimension. So things like that, you can tell if you're in a dream state or you're astral traveling. Also, looking at the time, like, you'll look at the clock, see the time, turn your head away from it, look back at the clock. It might be 2 hours difference, and you'll know that something is off. Even a digital clock. So little things like that can trigger lucid dreaming. But that state, I didn't I didn't realize that I was out of my body. I thought about it and I was just like, oh shit, I left my body and didn't even realize it. So like I said again, we all do it. We all astral travel. So these are other tips and clues on astral traveling and just being conscious when you're dreaming. So pay attention to your dreams. And another tip to get better at this, for those out there that don't remember their dreams. So, I mean, if I was you, this is what I used to do. I used to keep a pen and a pad right next to my bed, right next to my bed. And as soon as I wake up, even if it's in the middle of the night, the last, memory of my dream, I will write that down. I will write that down. And as soon as you wake up, just start jotting down what happened in the dream. What did you saw? What did you feel? Who you saw, and you keep getting better at it. You keep doing that every day. You keep like a dream journal, and you keep doing that every day. You get really good at it. Like me now, I don't need to keep a dream journal because I program my mind to remember every dream. That's why I don't need to write it down. I wake up every morning and be like, oh, okay, I remember my dream. Sometimes dreams play in parts, like throughout the whole night. You could be like, I was dreaming about this at one moment. Then I had another dream I was doing this. And I had another dream I was elsewhere. You get to break them down. So me, my experience, as soon as I wake up in the morning, I just sit up or I just lay in the bed and just think about what just happened. What I was dreaming about. And it's very important to remember dreams. I mean, it was times, as I started getting real good at this, I started to uh, heighten my psychic power. Doing these type of things, astral traveling and lucid dreaming and memorizing your dream, you become more psychic. And like I said, we all possess this power. I'm pretty sure everybody had deja vu before. I'm just like, oh shit, I did this before. You know, that's your psychic body. Like I told you before, you have many bodies and you also have a psychic body. You're also able to tap into that. Sometimes you do it without even knowing. But remembering your dream is a very good start. It's a very good start. And then from there you can move into, lucid dreaming, becoming conscious while you're dreaming. Um, yeah, you become more psychic. Your psychic begin to kick in more. You begin, this consciousness is like a muscle. The more you work it, the stronger you get. So, you know, it be times I'll have a dream and the event that will play out, I'm watching it like a movie. I'll wake up in the morning and sure enough, it'll come true. And it kept happening a lot, a lot. It kept happening a lot to the point that I thought I was bugging out. I was like, you know what? Let me write this down. And I remember one point I had this dream that I saw this girl that I know, and she was wearing orange, and she was with her boyfriend, and it was so clear and so bright. I said, you know what, I might see her today. Let me write this down. So I wrote it down in a little note. I'm gonna see such and such. She's gonna be wearing this color. She's gonna be with this person, and I just put it in my pocket, just to be like, just to give myself insurance. Like, yo, this shit is real. So I did that, and I was at my job, and I was working on a college campus at that time, Queens College in Queens, New York. And I was with my coworkers. We was at the lunch table, whatever, in the cafeteria. And sure enough, the person that I had a dream with, she popped up. And I was like, oh shit, she was wearing orange. She was with her boyfriend, just like how I saw it in my dream. I didn't plan to see her, and I just knew that I was going to see her. The vision was so strong. And she came up. She was like, hey, what's going on? Da, 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 da. And I was like, hey, what's up? What's up? And I was just looking crazy, like, because the whole time in my mind, I'm like, wow, this shit is real. And she had left. And my coworker had said, yo, what's wrong with you? Like, why you look like that? And I was like, what do you mean? She was like, you look kind of strange. Like, you was messing around with her? I was like, nah. I said, if I tell you something, you probably won't believe me. And she was like, what do you mean? I said, yo, I had a dream about her last night that I knew I was going to see her. I knew what color she was going to wear. I knew she was going to be with her boyfriend and everything. And she looked at me like, what? What are you talking about? I said, I'm for real. And I said, you know what? Let me prove it to you. And I pulled out the piece of paper out of my pocket and I read it to her. Today I'm going to see such and such. She's going to be wearing this color and she's going to be with her boyfriend. And I gave them the paper and I said, look. And their faces was like, wow. And they just was quiet. And like I said, certain people ain't about that type of information. They're not about that type of energy. So, like I said, pay attention to your dreams. You could predict the future. You could predict events. You know, it's real. So I'm going to leave y'all on that note, on that experience on November 29th, 2013. That was a Friday. So y'all got homework to do. Write down your dreams. Dreams are very important. It's the one and only Anpu Ra. Anpu Ra, the astral traveler. Hotep and peace.